And now this past weekend, about 200 brave runners set off on a 100-mile journey on the trails of San Diego. And among those runners was a woman who has completed 100-mile races more than 100 times.
I'm grateful that I'm alive. It's like I'm going to live each day, as much as I can and get as much as I can out of it.
Meet Catra Corbet. With her bright clothes, colored hair, and tattooed body, she makes quite the impression. But it's her endurance and spirit that make Catra stand out. In her late 40s, she's accomplished what only one of 4 people in the entire world have done. More than 100 100-mile marathons.
It's all up mentally in your head that if you believe you can do it, you can do it.
The San Diego 100, a race that starts and ends at Lake Cuyamaca, marks Catra's 106th time to go beyond what most people can even fathom. Catra started this very race 9 years ago and has been back each year to bigger crowds.
It's like all my family is here, and that's why I keep coming back to the same races over and over again.
The race has more than doubled to 200 ultra runners from around the world. You would think 100 miles is challenge enough, but a lot of these runners chose to come to the mountains of San Diego because of the high elevation climbs, and it's a trail run, which means they could run into mountain lions and rattlesnakes. But like Catra, most of these endurance runners have learned through, well, repetition to brush off the bad stuff.
Always think positive. I switch it around.
Catra's inspirational story began after one night in jail.
I've been clean and sober now. Next month, or at the end of the month, will be 20 years, and that's how I kind of started running.
A young party girl who never thought she could run started in 1996 as an alternative to drugs.
Definitely running helped save my life, for sure.
2 years later, she ran ultra marathons. That's anything over the marathon length of 26.2. By 1999, her first 100-miler.
There was no Facebook. There was no information.
When you run for hours on end, what you eat really can make a difference. And throughout the years, Catra's learned that eating mostly fruit really helps her. She's now what's called a fruitarian, eating 80% raw fruit, 10% raw vegetables, and 10% nuts.
I eat a clean diet, and I think that helps because clean diet, you have less inflammation in the body, so you recover faster.
She sure does. She ran 200 miles 3 weeks prior to running the San Diego 100.
I like challenge. I need to be challenged.
And her career in ultras seems to be lengthening, setting her sights on a 500-mile race next year. She's impressive. Catra finished this weekend's 100 miles in 30 hours and 33 minutes.